Can a friends with benefits situation ever really work? According to a psychologist writing for Forbes, it is possible, but you need to open communication, clear boundaries, and rules. And you need to regularly reevaluate the arrangement. What is this, homework?
Yes.
Okay, do we agree with this?
I was going to say, the fact that you say it sounds like homework, as soon as they say you have to reevaluate the arrangement, that means it's going on for far too long and perhaps a little too frequently to be friends with benefits.
It sounds like a relationship.
Well, it's kind of a relationship. It's only happened to me once. Oh my gosh, my parents are watching. Okay, just turn off the TV for a quick second. I mean, it was in my mid-20s. It was a phase that lasted a long time. But I had met somebody and it was, I thought, a friends with benefits situation, and I thought it was clear. I don't know why I just assumed. It's just fun, once in a while, run into each other, you know, things happen. And then I had gone away on a trip with my girlfriends to Miami, and my phone was just ringing off the hook, and he started saying to me, oh, okay, here's the size of my shoes.
What?
Here's my shirt size. Here's my pant size. And I said, what am I your personal shopper? And he says, yeah, well, aren't you gonna like buy me some nice things while you're away with your friends? And I literally was like, whoa, pump the brakes. And I realized clearly it wasn't as clear as I thought that it was. And then I had to end it right there because he wanted more. He got mad at me because he said I was leading him on.
Yeah.
And so I did learn my lesson that I needed to be clear. And then I just found somebody else to have fun.
It's comforting to know that, you know, friends with benefits doesn't work in the hetero world because lesbians can't do this. No, lesbians are awful at friends with benefits. They meet each other and they have a house the next day, I swear to God. We were chatting about the U-Haul joke earlier. What does a lesbian bring to a second date? A U-Haul, because they're moving in. And it's real. Like, you want to play it cool, but you're always getting attached. And friends with benefits is a great idea. Gay men, I love them because they can do it. It's like a business transaction. I look kind of up to them in that way because lesbians, it's a messy nest of emotions just like that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, it's a lot.
God. I've only done it once. Had a friend and only had the one benefit, the one time. And it was just like a very natural sort of thing.
A coupon.
Coupon. Yeah. It had been a dry year, my friends. It had been a dry year. And I was working overseas in Italy there, and I was a TA. He was another TA, and there was a prom-themed party at the end of the year. I can't remember why. I just remember spending like €20 on like a vintage prom dress that I found at a store.
Sounds lovely.
And then I remember also the walk of shame the next morning, early in the morning in Florence, past the Duomo. And I was like, this is history in the making. Like, this is a moment I will never forget. In my prom dress, But what's funny is that immediately on that walk of shame home in the prom dress, carrying my high heels, I was like, maybe I love him. Maybe we could get married. Maybe he's the one for me. And then, like, immediately, I'm not cut out for friends with benefits because I think I just want to fall in love.
Get attached.
Yeah.
Every day for lesbians.
Every
that walk of shame. Every single day.
The thing is we've been sold this idea that everyone can do it. And I think you have to know yourself, too.
Yeah.
And I think you also have to recognize when someone else catches feelings, like it sounds like that would happen with you, and how quickly you can also ruin a friendship, which is what happened with me. I had a long-time friend. We've been buddies for ages. What I wasn't aware of was the fact that he had been harboring feelings for me for ages. Ooh. And he hadn't told me. He was doing a good
Probably
poker face.
afraid to tell you, maybe.
Afraid to tell me.
Didn't want it to end.
We were both single at the same time. We were both like, wait a minute, we were hearing all about friends with benefits. Sounded like a good idea. It was a crash and burn. He still will not talk to me to this day. I am blocked on Facebook. And we were friends for years. So to me, you got to buyer beware. You got to be careful.
But I also find in straight relationships, that's almost always what happens, at least anecdotally, every time I've participated in the benefits or heard about people trying the benefits, it's because it's never equal. You always have one person pining over the other and taking the other person's scraps. Unfortunately, your friend took your scraps.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when they realize I was just scraps, how do you look at the person after, right?
Yeah.
You can't move on, you can't recover from that.
My scraps were pretty good, though, I'll tell you that.
Well, full meal.
I'm so comforted to know that Friends with Benefits works for no one, gay or straight. That's great. That's so
Gay
messy.
men.
Gay men. Just only gay men.
Gay
They
men,
get it.
yeah.
Moving on.
Thanks for watching. We've got lots more discussion and debates on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.